The people who elected Liz Truss were registered members of the Conservative Party, and the charge was always made that this therefore meant that Liz Truss didn't have a mandate to govern. And therefore, when she departed so radically from the mandate on which Boris Johnson fought the 2019 election, her position was extremely shaky, and even championing Kwasi Kwarteng's prodigious package, she was on very thin ice. And the same thin ice, frankly, will be forming under whatever administration is led by whatever person wins the SNP election in the next couple of days. If that is Humza Yousaf, he will not have a mandate, really. He will have, it will be an election which has been conducted by barely the size of an average constituency. That is not an electorate representative. That's not a reasonable representation of the voters across Scotland. It's a small group of people, and the same charges that were made of Liz Truss can be made of whoever wins the SNP election. So I'm not at all surprised that Anas Sarwar has laid into the debate and he's the Scottish Labour leader. I wouldn't be surprised if the Scottish Conservative leader also lays in and says whoever wins doesn't really have a mandate to govern. And technically I think he is wrong, as technically I think those people who criticised Liz Truss were wrong. But morally I think they're right. Technically they're wrong because in our country nobody elects the leader. The leader is elected by the, it should be elected really by the people in the Parliament. We elect parliamentarians. We elect a constituency MP. We do not elect the leader of the Prime Minister or the First Minister. That is the job of the biggest party to put forward their candidate. The fact that this has become recently a, quote, democratic, not really very democratic, frankly, a democratic process involving the membership of the party, I think is an aberration of democracy and parliamentary procedure, and it needs to be looked at again. It's not the way forward.